Greetings from Bermuda, this is BDA Lammy. Welcome to the demo of Aces and Adventures, an upcoming deck building RPG. It's due to be released in summer of 2022. Let's jump in, take a look, see what it's like. Seedling. Magna.
Well, let's get on with it then.
Starter deck.
The first breath of fall fills your lungs, crisp in the morning rays of an aging summer sun. Before you lies the space that mountains made, like open hands for life to grow beneath low clouds. A trail plunges into the vale ahead. Behind you, there is nothing. No memory of yourself or how you came to this place. Just the gentle pull of a sloped path and the courage to draw the next card from the deck of fate. A pilgrim bearing a stone walks along a riverbank. Startled by your sudden appearance, the stone is raised in defense.
Who are you? Trust the axe.
Select playing cards to attack. You can throw singles, pairs, or any valid poker hand. Then select an enemy.
Okay, so we will attack with a jack.
Huh?
The best poker hand wins, and the damage dealt is equal to the number of cards used in attack. So singles deal 1 damage, pairs deal 2, and so on.
Okay, so a single jack is higher than a single 3, and because we played with 1 card, we can do 1 damage to him.
When you're done, flip the stone by clicking it and end your turn.
And hit points down here, so it went from 4 to 3.
I'm warning you.
The defender must match the number of cards used in attack, so block singles with singles, pairs with pairs, and so on.
Okay, so he's playing a single 7. So every turn the enemy will draw a number of cards, which is equal to their attack minus our defense. His attack is normally 3. I'm not sure why it's showing it as down to 2 here. So 3 minus 1 is 2, so he draws 2 cards. I think it will actually explain that in a second. We can block the 7 with our 9, so let's do that.
If the defender wins, the attacker takes the damage.
Okay.
You'd better not dull my axe.
So attacking is a gamble, because yeah, if you don't win, you will take the damage. Okay, so grapple shield. So in addition to like the regular playing cards we've got in our hand, we've got some abilities as well. Some of them need us to discard a card of a certain type to play them. So grapple shield, we have to discard a diamond to play it. That's fine, we can do that. Get him down to 1 health, and then we get to do our 1 attack. So let's play a single queen, that's our highest card. And that beats him.
Wait! Wait! Forgive my haste, stranger, but the forest is no longer safe. The creatures bear arms and walk on 2 feet, pulled from their embrace of Mother Earth by the lure of power. Here, take this healing draft to restore the vigor our misunderstanding cost you.
Pain. What pain?
I don't think it actually caused me any
This shady
bigger loss.
path leads to a witch versed in brews known to stir the mind. But I must follow the river. Swift journey, traveler. The seasons are changing. Warmth won't be free for long.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Okay, so pick a hero ability. Only 1 to choose from. Draw a card instead of attacking.
The sun mottles the forest floor in leaves of light. A strange fire weaves its way through the woods.
It's my turn.
Okay, so slightly tougher enemy. 5 attack, 4 defense. I'm not sure why it shows the defense going down by 1 when we hover over it. That seems very strange. Anyway, so yeah, when we attack, he is... I think he's going to explain it in a minute, but we have 1 attack. He has 4 defense. 4 minus 1 is 3, so he will draw 3 cards and try and make a hand to block our attack. So let's just play our highest card.
When defending, an enemy draws cards equal to its defense minus your offense.
And as I pointed out, for some reason it's showing this, when we played our card, it's showing this as 3 defense when it's actually 4 defense. It's a bit confusing. He did better than us. Okay, that's moving from his attack hand, so we take the
When
damage.
attacking, enemies draw cards equal to their offense, minus your defense.
So his offense is 5, our defense is 1, so he draws 4 cards. Again, tries to make a good hand from it. 9 high is the best he can do. We can play our 9. In fact, we could play... If we play Intimidate, we can remove that. And then he's got to use his next best hand, which is a single 8. And then our 9 will beat it.
Shield at
We'll
the
actually
ready.
do damage to him instead. Whirlwind ability, so we have to... So the symbol on the right here means it uses up our attack. Symbol on the left means it has to use a... Is that a club or is that any black card? I'm not sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. We haven't quite got a flush. Is it a flush? I can't remember the proper names of the poker hands. Anyway, I think we will do
Here
that.
comes the maelstrom.
It's a guaranteed 1 damage. A 7 high is not that high. He may beat it. Ace, that sucks. We can't do anything about that, so we may as well just block with our lowest value card.
It's my turn.
So close to having a run of cards. 5. I could get rid of the 3 and hope I draw 6. Seems a bit optimistic. But you know what? Let's
Take
do
your
it.
best shot.
7. Okay, so at least got a pair of 7s next go. That'll be able to kill him. 10. If we remove that, we'll force him to use a 6. And we can beat that with an 8.
Hold your shield high.
Whoa, gain 1 shield at the start of your turn if you're under 4 HP. Gain 1 shield when replaced. Okay, well, just gonna play a pair of 7s. Hopefully, you can't beat that. Nope.
What a curious creature. You don't recall seeing a fox go on 2 legs, much less wielding a spear by lantern light. Of course, you don't remember much at all. Fortunately, the struggle has returned some of the memory to your limbs.
I just came up with a new move.
Okay, select level 1 trait. Reduce damage from a failed defense by 1 per heart in your defense hand.
A strange smell guides you through the thickening thicket to a wall of thorns. There, you spy a hut, sinking in the mist. A cauldron lid clatters in the contest against its contents, losing upon your arrival to a viscous hand.
Shield at the ready.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. That is not the best hand. They're going to draw 2 cards. The odds are pretty good that they'll do better than a 10. Well, let's try it. Yeah. Why can't we play revenge? Oh, we weren't defending, we were attacking. Okay. Well. At least we got a health potion. Probably, but we need 2 hearts to be able to play that. Jack, oh my god. Okay, we've got a pair of 4s at least for next turn. So I guess... React, okay, so revenge.
Payback.
Right. So now... Okay, the second thing is attacking us. If we do Heart of Ox, we want to keep the pair of 4s, we want to keep the pair of 6s. We'll wild that into hearts. And then we'll defend with that. And then at least it will reduce 1 damage, so we won't take any damage. And then here we can defend with the ace, so we'll do 1 damage back.
It's my turn.
We don't have the diamond we need for that. That's okay. So let's play a pair of 6s against the strongest enemy, because that will do 2 damage because we're playing 2 cards. He did not block. Shame we don't have a diamond or 2 hearts. Actually, if we just play 6 of hearts, maybe we should have kept that for this. I don't really want to use... Oh, well, I could use the... Hang on, I could use the 9 of clubs with it. But is there any point doing that now? Probably not. I'm not actually under 4. Jack. An ace. That's a shame. There's nothing we can do about that. Other than block with that, which will reduce the damage by 1, so we don't actually take any damage. God, we need to heal. Just do that.
Oh, my hero. Long roots on you, and nigh a trace of that foul infernal magic that caused my cauldron to bubble over so willfully. Now, how to thank you for saving me from my renegade soup? Lost your past? Well, where's the last place you remember seeing it? This misty potion is good for the memory, or perhaps you prefer a health tonic? A banquet in every bottle.
So choose potion of health, refill our health. Potion of memory, level up. We need the health.
Ah, there's my
The
breath.
die beneath a card represents its hit points.
A thaumaturge, an alchemist, a bit of a cook. I am these things. But an oracle is what you require. Seek out the crook in the mountains where the sun makes its bed. There you will find a circle of stones and a cave beyond it. Should you survive, you will come to a desert of black sand, where a grand pillar cut by giant hands reaches into the blue vault. The Oracle's temple sits like a jewel atop this scepter. But be warned, infernal magic leaks from this cave like an open wound. I will have to find a new place to collect the slime for my soup.
A white tree emerges from the mist like a lonely ghost. Its bare branches bring a strange sorrow to the rim of your eyes. Just then, 2 figures leap from the bushes and scare away the spectre of a memory. This enemy has a trait. Enemies with guard must be attacked before enemies without guard. Click and hold a card to pick it up and learn more.
Okay.
You'd better not dull my axe.
Alright. We have a pair of 4s. Oh, we will attack the guy with guard. He has, I guess, normally 5 defense. We have 1 attack, so he's going to be drawing 4 cards to defend with. But he's not going to pair higher than a 4. Okay. Pair of kings. Oof. Well, let's Heart of Ox the 5 into a heart, and then we can block with those. And although we fail to block because of Iron Blood, we won't take any damage. And we can do that. There's damage to him. Queen, we can deal with a queen, with a king. I'll do 1 damage to him.
Shield at the ready.
Lots of health potions. No hearts to use them. 7, 8, 9, Queen Ace. Okay, let's use the Ace. We've got to attack the guy with guard. Hopefully we can kill. Yes, we can. And that is all we can do. Attacking us with a king. If we remove that from his hand, he will attack us with a 10 instead. Which we could block with a queen. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Even though it breaks up the pair. Guaranteed 1 damage now, and we drew another queen. Deal 1 attack damage to an enemy, draw a card. Okay, I don't even need to do that. Let's suppose I drew another queen. This does not count as an attack. Not. Okay, pair of queens is still the best bet, I think. Can't beat that. There we go.
A strange man leans against a sack of goods on the side of the road. A single eye gleams at you from the shade of a wide-brimmed hat.
I've little care for the makings of man, second-hand goods and all. But the leaves you bear, those I shall trade for something more useful to you.
Okay, pick any number of the following. So we can improve our offense, improve our defense, or heal for 4 and get a shield, but we have to discard abilities to do it. Even though we have to do that, we're going to take that. We can definitely get rid of 1 health potion. Gain a shield at the start of your turn if you're under 4 HP. Gain a shield when replaced. You know what, I'm going to get rid of that. And then we can't afford this because we don't have 3 abilities to give up. And I don't want that because we're at full health anyway.
You track a timid path to a bend in the river, arriving as the pilgrim hurls his rock at a wall on the far bank. It chips and tumbles into the water.
Just a single stone.
You hear him sigh.
That's all my life was. This wall represents the unknown, or so my ancestors say. I've thrown the stone I brought from the mouth of the river, and so I join my strength to the arm of my descendant who will, someday, break this wall. Was the witch able to conjure your past?
He asks.
My pilgrimage is over, but it sounds as if yours has just begun. This is the fastest path up the mountain, but there is smoke that smells of meat, and I know not its source. The other road curls by the den of a great bear who, legend claims, taught the other animals to stand. I doubt any path will be simple, but whichever you walk, I hope it gets you to where you need to go.
Take the most direct path up the mountain.
Or
There is something unsettling about the smell in the smoke.
let's go meet the bear.
Lulled by the gently winding road, the pilgrim's warning slips your mind until a bend brings you face to face with a lumbering figure standing tall in the path.
Trust the axe.
Okay, 6 attack. Got 1 defense. He's drawing 5 cards when he attacks us. When we attack him, he's drawing 3 cards for defense, 5 minus 2. Pair of 8s, that's decent. Let's go with that as a start. Okay, did not do better than that, so 2 damage to him. Attacking us with a king, we can block that with an ace. Another damage to him.
Shield at the ready.
We can then do a pair of 10s. She did not beat. Down to 3. Pair of 2s. Well, we can block that with a pair of kings. And again, 2 damage to him.
It's my turn.
And we can finish off with a pair of 9s. A pair of 9s for a pair for every attack. That is pretty good. Nice.
Strive.
Grizzled Helm, +1 defense, and gain 1 shield at the start of your turn. Or level up. Take a Grizzled Helm.
The sun sets in a stone cradle, lighting an orange beacon before giving into night. You follow the last rays to ruins high on the ridge. Stones stand like teeth before a yawning cavern. A black robe hovers ominously over a central altar.
Hold your shield high!
This die represents shields which are consumed before hit points, but are removed at the start of your turn.
Okay, but I am going to gain a new shield every turn by the looks of it, so that is good. Okay, Deadly Darks. What does that mean? They deal +1 damage with black cards in successful attacks. Okay. Alright, well, let's go. We have a pair of jacks. Even though one of them is a heart, I think that's fine. We go for that. And enter. Pair of 5s. Okay, so we can't beat that. But if we use a heart in the defense, if we use Heart of Ox, let's use Heart of Ox to wild that into a heart as well, and then use that, then again we're not taking any damage. And we can react with Revenge. No damage.
You better not dull my axe!
We gotta use the diamond to play that. Means getting rid of the king, which I don't really like. Spade, yes, let's do that. Draw a card, draw 7, right. That uses our attack. That's probably worth it because we could only do 1 damage anyway with the ace. So, yeah.
Here comes the maelstrom!
Don't want to do that. We're fine with that. So, enter. Attacking this with a king. We can block with an ace. It's 1 damage to him.
It's my turn.
Wild card into a spade. Okay, pair of 3s. Okay, good. Attacking this with a king. So let's... Well, we actually don't need to block because we've got this shield, so that is going to block the damage, so we can keep the king. So we'll just do that. Oh, wait.
Ready.
It didn't. Shouldn't the shield have stopped us taking a damage there? I'm confused. Shields are consumed before hit points. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Alright, well, best we can do is king. King, okay, so tie.
When an attack hand matches a defense hand in value, no damage is dealt.
Can I just play these to get them out of my hand? I feel like I've probably got a hand limit, and it doesn't... Oh, well, no, I need a club to play that, I suppose. But otherwise, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to do that to get it out of my hand. And it's only till the end of the turn anyway. Pair of 5s. Okay, well, block with a 7 and a 3, and then we only take 1 damage. Still,
Better not dull my ox.
the shield seems to be doing nothing. Must have misunderstood how that works.
Greetings.
Greetings, Fatid. How you doing? Pair of 8s anyway. That's good. Oh, pair of 9s? Really? Oh. Okay, that's not good. Again, I'm going to play that just to get it out of my hand. Okay, block with the queen.
Grasp the axe.
Going good. Yeah, just trying this demo. It's a really nice demo. Seems like a really polished game. Defeat an enemy under 4 hit points? Don't mind if I do.
Edge is sealed.
The voice acting's really good as well for an indie game.
The luster fades from the golden thread, and the cloth falls dead in the wind. The mouth of the cave heaves a baleful breath. A faint glow within grows more insistent as your eyes begin to accept the darkness.
Alright. First completion. Completed the Seedling adventure with Magnor for the first time. Plus 50 mana, which is the meta currency, I
I
think.
like to take my time.
Rank B. Mana gathered 92, total time 26 minutes, strategic time 14 minutes. And that is it. Oh, unlocked an ability pack. 8 mana away from the next level. Cool. It's a coconut. With more cards. Broad axe block. Gain 1 shield. Charge. Tap an enemy and move before the target in turn order. Skull Splitter. Deal 2 damage to an enemy plus 2 damage if the target is tapped. Defensive stance. +1 defense. Draw an ability when replaced. And Battle Scavenge. After you defeat an enemy, gain 1 shield and draw an ability. You've unlocked Shaylin the Rogue. Okay. Well, let's give her a go.
I am the snake in the owl's nest.
Starter deck.
The mist halts at the mouth of the cave, afraid to enter. A faint orange glow feeds crumbs to your starving eyes. Thunder echoes through the cavern, but there was no storm outside. Strange silhouettes serpentine around stalagmites. Eyeless creatures with crude weapons fleeing from something in the depths. This time, surprise is on your side.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Okay, so different ability. We can discard any card to get an additional attack. They are all surprised, which means they begin tapped. So, yeah, I actually think it's not the case that we're on the left and the enemy's on the right. I think this represents turn order. And normally we attack before enemies, but there are some fights where that can change. So I guess we are just gonna do an attack. Yeah, let's discard that to gain an additional attack, and then we can kill that, hopefully. Just.
Talon's ready.
Obsidian Blade. Wild a spade into an ace until the end of turn. Okay, that would be super handy. Okay, so yeah, they were tapped, so they didn't do anything. So, do we want to risk a jack? Let's risk a jack. Oh, really? Should we take a damage? Okay, well, let's get an additional attack. Oh no, now we don't have a spade. Oh, shoot. Attacking with a 9 is a bit risky. Let's do it anyway. Oh, crud. Okay, we shouldn't have done that. Okay, pair of 8s, pair of 7s, though. We cannot block the king, but we can smoke bomb to cancel incoming attack. Oh, shoot. But I've got a pair of 8s. Sorry, mate. You're gonna die.
I will end this.
And I still have a pair of 7s. These tools grant wild range +1 to a card in your hand until the end of turn. What does that mean? No idea. But I think a pair of 7s is all I need. Yes. Can't even draw enough cards to potentially block it.
Deadlier yet.
Select level 1 trait, Assassin. +1 damage per black card in your successful attacks.
A blast of sulfur fills the cave with deadly heat. The mouth of the tunnel drips orange as it cools from the passage of something hot enough to walk through stone. You throw yourself into an opening to escape the heat. You plunge through a shaft of smooth stone, cut by squares of light, sliding for minutes before you're ejected into a cavernous hall. Whoever gouged the stone from the
8 point
mountain's
damage.
belly left columns standing like ribs. Rivulets of fire flow between the seams in the stone, no thicker than a hair, pulsing into the chamber ahead.
1 sec. Doors open. It's pretty straightforward. I can explain what's going on.
Pitiful figures shamble from behind the pillars. Perhaps once human, but long ago. The colour has been taken from their flesh, and their hands gnawed into permanent grips around weapons with still glowing runes.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
So basically, we have to play poker hands in order to do damage to the enemies. We get 1 attack per turn. We can make any poker hand from the cards in our hand, and we have a mixture, obviously, of regular playing cards plus special abilities that we can play to manipulate the cards. Yeah, we do. So this is the dice below the card represents the hit points of each creature, and we do damage equal to the number of cards that we play. So if we play a single, then that's going to do 1 damage. If we play a pair, that's going to do 2 damage. If we played like a run of 5, then that would do 5 damage. Never managed to pull that off yet. Or 3 of a kind, I guess, would be 3 damage. When we attack, the enemies will draw a number of cards from their deck equal to their defense minus our attack. So they're drawing 1 card, these guys. And they're trying to beat whatever we play. So if we play a single card, they've got to play a single card to block it, and they've got to score higher than ours. If we play a pair, they have to play a pair to block it, and it has to be a higher pair. If they successfully block, then we take the damage from our own attack rather than them. And that's kind of it, really. So, Shadow Duel. Top deck against target until you lose. Dealing 1 damage per win. So top deck means we just draw the top card of our deck. That's actually potentially quite good. Although we're guaranteed to lose. Grant wild range +1 to a card in your hand until... I don't know what that means. We just add 1 to the value of the card? We can wild a spade into an ace. But they have reanimate, which means when they would die, they look at the top card of their deck, and if it's a jack or a higher, they stay alive. Let's Obsidian Blade that into an ace. Oh, we are so low on health. Do that. So we're playing a single. He's going to draw one card, which is lower than an ace, so that's good. So we win and do... Oh, we did 2 damage to him because we've now got this assassin trait. So +1 damage per black card in your successful attacks. We can get an additional attack by discarding a 3. So let's do that.
Second fang.
And then... I guess we're gonna play that. Okay, Queen beats 6. And he did not get a jack or higher, so he's dead. Do we want a shadow duel against him? I don't think so, no. King. Okay, so we can... So he's playing... So he's drawn 4 cards from his deck because his attack, even though it says 4 here, it's actually 5 at the start of his turn, and our defense was 1, even though it says 0 here. 5 minus 1 is 4, that's the number of cards he draws. He then tries to make a poker hand out of them. And that's the best he can do. So we will block his king with that. It's a tie, so nobody takes any damage. Contract, heal 3 hit points when this enemy is defeated. Remove when you defeat an enemy. We have to play 2 black cards to use that. And the only 2 we've got is the 10 and the jack, which is what those yellow lines are showing you. But we really need that heal. 9-10 jack. I want to know what this does. I'm going to play this. Wild range +1.
This will be the key.
I don't know what that did. Oh. So we can change... Oh, okay. Right. So we can change it to 10. Okay, wild range +1 means we can change its value by up to ± -1. So now we can do a pair of 10s against him. Which you can't block because he's only drawing 1 card. We do 2 damage, +1 for that. He didn't top deck a jack, so we kill him. Loot the husks. Wrest the ruined weapons from their wretched clutches and claim them for your own. Or level up. Do I heal if I level up? Because I really need to heal.
The power.
I'm gonna do that. Critical chance. Top deck a jack or higher to deal double damage on an attack.
In the chamber beyond dwells a mural of a banquet. From the vantage of a plate at the end of a long table. At the other end, a pair of eyes, like 2 stars in a black sky, attend the feast. Beyond the mural is a statue of a drake with jaws frozen in complaint. There is something in its mouth, encased in glass. A masterwork of articulated brass hovers in a sphere of glass, clasped delicately between the spear-tip points of the drake's teeth. Leave the... Reach out for the gauntlet in the glass.
We didn't heal either from contract, although I think that stays in our hand. I think this is a really hard fight, but go on.
The jaw snaps shut, shattering the glass and swallowing the relic. Eyes beam and stones stir as the drake rises from its timeless repose, throwing clouds of dust from wings spread wall to wall.
Oh boy. First strikes, and he goes before us. He's got a 3 of a kind. That's very bad. That's 3 damage. We are not defending against. And we have to spend 3 cards to defend against it. Oh my god. Can I play this now?
I can't use that right
No,
now.
I can't. Well, that sucks. I guess we just get rid of our 3 lowest. He's drawing 3, 4, 5, 6. He's drawing 8 cards. We're dead.
Time to strike.
There is no way we survive this. +2 offense, +1 defense. Move when you take damage. Well, we definitely need that.
Quietly.
So he's only drawing 1 card. So we're going to play that, because we need the hit points back. So he can't defeat us, at least, playing that. Worst case, it'll be a tie. And that card that was drawn was for the possibility of a critical chance. Yeah, we could Shadow Duel, but then as soon as we lose, we're dead. I think we're going to be dead anyway. Let's see how we survive his next attack, unless we get very lucky. A pair of aces, we're dead. There is nothing we can do. Boo. I knew we shouldn't have fought him. Oh well, we've gathered enough mana to level up. 38 mana away from unlocking an ability pack. Okay. So, I believe that is over here. So this is, I think, the mana that we've got. It's a little confusing, the interface here. Okay, so we can use that to do a thing. This case memory, begin the adventure with 1 additional ability in hand. I assume that only applies to the warrior. Sufficient mana to grow a new leaf. Oh, okay, so right. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So the idea is we're growing leaves on here, and the leaves are benefits of some kind, I guess. But then we share this between all of the different classes. So we're picking who we want to give that extra mana to. Okay. How do we go back? Not like that. How do we get back? This game has some interface weirdnesses. Oh, okay, there we go. We kind of click on the left-hand side of the screen. We can also build our own decks. So I guess from the cards that we've unlocked. And I believe there are 30 cards in a deck. So yeah, we can put those together in any order we like. Which is pretty cool. Why don't we have one more go before we go? Let's try the let's try Shaylin again.
Mission accepted.
She seems the harder one to play.
The mist halts at the mouth of the cave, afraid to enter. Strange silhouettes.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Alright. So they are all surprised again. So let's do Thieves' Tools
This
on the
will be
8.
the key.
Turn it to a 9. Lay the pair of 9s on that. Kill. Discard that.
Will sing.
Play a king. Okay, tight. Well, it's worth a try.
I will end this.
After image, draw 2 cards from the top of your discard pile. Okay. Can't see what they are, but sure. But we got to discard 2. Okay, we'll keep a pair of kings. And the pair of 6s. Start with the pair of kings. Gain an additional attack by discarding that. And then pair of 6s on there. And can't defend because can't draw enough cards.
Deadlier yet.
And we win. Got the assassin traits.
You plunge through. Whoever gouged the stone. Pitiful figures shamble from behind the...
Talons ready.
Sleight of hand. Remove a card from enemy's defense hand. Pair of 5s. Which will do 3 damage. And he did not reanimate. There's no point getting an additional attack. 7's not high enough. Jack. If we remove that, he'll attack us with a 9.
That's a reaction.
Oh, sorry. Remove a card from an enemy's defense hand. Fine. And we'll get rid of that.
Time to strike.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 9, Jack. Not helpful. The 2 and the 3, I guess. Try the Jack. Let's do sleight of hand. Oh. Yeah, can we do sleight of hand? Yeah. And I don't want to do another attack because that's not going to work. Can't block that.
I will end this.
After image. 5, 6, 7. Oh God, I can't quite get a run. But we can play an ace. Could risk the Jack. We should not have risked the Jack. It's a 2 health already. And he has an ace, so that's very bad. Black cards are good for us. But if we got an 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm never going to play a 4 as an attack anyway.
Surrender.
God, we're almost dead. Oh, I would have played a 4 as attack. Okay, Queen. Did not reanimate. We have 1 hit point.
The power offered by the blade appears difficult to let go.
Not good. Let's loot the husks this time.
I can use any
Gain 1 hit
weapon.
point after a successful attack with a spade. Okay.
In the chamber beyond dwell, beyond the mural, a masterwork
I
of
think
articulated brass.
On 1 hit point, we are
Leave-
not going to touch the
leave-
glass.
A doorway gleams like a fiery ingot on the far wall. It casts a carpet of orange light into the room, beckoning you forth. But as you approach, the darkness comes alive.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
3 of them, and we've got 1 hit point. We're dead. god, yeah, we don't even have... black card. Top deck against target until you lose. God. Do we try and kill him with a 10 or with top decking? Otherwise, we've got to try and survive multiple attacks. No. Too risky. 7. Okay, so we can beat you with a 9. And you die. Okay, good. A king. Okay, we can block you with that. Pair of 3s. Now is a good time to dodge. Oh dear. No, dodge is not that great. Oh wait, I've got a pair of 10s. Shoot. I just realised. Aha.
Talon's ready.
That was lucky. Okay, Thieves' Tools on the 10.
This will be the key.
To turn it into a 9, and then we can do 3 of a kind 9s against you. Good luck beating that, mate. And died. And we healed, because we had a spade. And do we try to kill you with our queen? He only draws 1 card. What's his attack 4? Defense is 0.
My daggers will sing.
It's a little... Okay. Got him.
Leave the
On
throne.
the following cards, Crypt Iron Crown, +2 defense, top deck a red card when defeated to remain at 1 hit point instead. That seems
A nice find.
super good.
The merchant from the woods sits among his goods in a small antechamber. Before you manage a word, he speaks.
Never mind how I got here. More impressive that you're here, actually. Now, my little branch, about those leaves.
Kind of need a balanced attack and defense because of the fact that we can take... Oh, but we also need to heal. Yeah.
I pay my
Refreshment.
debts.
Fine, Shadow Jewel. That was the only one we could afford anyway. Actually, I didn't realise that.
A narrow footway dares you beyond the door. Lava pumps through arched veins into a sphere in the center of a cyclopean cylinder cut into the heart of the mountain. Somehow, the air is cold. 3 flickers of heatless flame splash from the lava flow and await you on the platform that skirts the orb.
Time
boy.
to strike.
Didn't we heal? It's consumable. I guess I should do my attack first. Oh god. Life Force. The offense and defense of enemies with Life Force are equal to their current HP. Let's do my pair of 8s. Which did 3 damage and healed us 1. Yes, refreshment. Now is a good time to heal, and we draw. We must discard a card. Okay, well, get rid of that. Wild range. Do we want to try and kill one, or do we want to reduce the damage of... reduce the attack? I want to reduce the attack. So if we Thieves' Tools the 4
the key.
down to a 3, and then we gain an additional attack by getting rid of... gotta be the 7.
I'm not through.
Then we attack, so we can either kill. I think we're better reducing their strength. Okay, that was pretty good. Single jack. We can stop that with a single queen. Single ace, we can block with a single ace. A single 10, we can block with a king.
I will end this.
5, 6, 7, 10 ace. Arashi, deal 1 attack damage to all enemies. That's great. Needs a spade and any other card. Those 2 cards are just fine. Oh, nice. He's got 5 defense, 2 attacks. He's drawing 3 cards. Okay, cool. Not worth attacking him with a 10, I don't think. King. That's a shame. Get rid of our 2.
Time to strike.
Attack damage to an enemy. What do we heal with? Successful attack with a spade. No. Actually, hang on. We don't even need to do that, do we? Just do that.
What?
Restore. Forget the sphere. Just close your eyes for a moment and regain your breath. Or level up. Or eldritch secrets dwell within the orb. Light channels through runic patterns glowing brighter in your presence. You have to take it. Select a level 2 trait. Critical chance. Top deck a jack or higher to deal double damage on an attack. Okay, that's what we had last time.
A low moan emanates from deep within the orb
Hello.
and reverberates in your chest. You realize that the sphere is a mold, now cracking.
Uh-oh.
The sphere breaks apart in cries of steam. The heat drained from the mountain has been gathered here into one yet hungering form. Eyes gleaming through the mist, it speaks.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
Oh boy. Siphon. Heal equal to the damage they deal in an attack. Oh god, alright. 14 hit points, 7 attack. We've got 2 defense. He's drawing 5 cards when he attacks us. That's bad. 10 jack queen ace. Win a failed attack on a single card. Okay. So we could chance this then. Great, we won anyway. Oh, crit. Oh, nice. Crit for 4, and we heal. Okay, so we can do it again. Yeah, because a spade, it's a black card, so it's doing 2 damage. If we succeed, we heal for 1. And if we top deck a jack or higher, then it crits for 4 like it just did. So, and we guarantee we win with the Shank anyway, right? Right, that's how that works. Pretty sure how that works. Oh, hang on, we can
I'm
get another
out of
attack.
attacks for this round.
But we can do this. Then we can do this. 7, we won anyway. And we top deck the Jack, so again it crit for 4 damage. That is amazing. That's it, that's all we can do. Pair of 6s. Not good. Can't defend against that. So I guess we just get rid of the 5 and the 7.
I will end.
Oh, of course, and he heals. It's 2 offense plus 1 defense remove when you take damage, but we have to use our ace to do it. I'm not sure that's worth it. Attacking with a pair of queens. Okay, it did not crit, but did still do 3 damage. Then we get rid of our 2. And we attack him with a single ace, and if we lose it, we can shank. We did not lose it. 2 damage. A pair of 8s. Haha! I take your pair of 8s and I see you a pair of 9s.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
You'll 1 attack damage to all enemies. Goodbye. Nice.
The ligaments of light between the armor dim, and the swirling smoke loses its purpose as the helmet comes to a clattering stop. Ringed eyes fade, beholding you as their final act. Stairs spiral around the center spire, vanishing into a pale blue haze that peers down from high atop the shaft. Hours later, the stairs bring you to a passage filled with a sand of pulverized obsidian. Beyond lies a sea of black dunes beneath a cerulean sky.
Alright, try Quetra. Use 3 of a kind in combat. Plus 20 mana. Phoenix Flight. I was brought down to 1 hit point. Okay. First completion. Completed the Womb of Flame adventure with Shaylin for the first time. Rank B again.
Blades.
So I have to go faster to get a rank A. Okay, nice. Locked an ability pack. The Magic Coconut. Defensive stance. Okay, so these are for the different characters. In Shadow Duel, which we saw Chop. Chop plus 1 actually. The same as Chop. Charge. Tap an enemy, move before the target in turn order. And these tools. Yes, okay, it is better. I don't know how Chop plus 1 is better than Chop, but anyway. Grant Wild Range plus 2 to a card in your hand until the end of turn. 43 mana away from the next level. Oh, we got another thing. More cards. Skull Splitter. Deal 2 damage to enemy, plus 2 damage if the target is tapped. Shank, which we just saw. Backstab. Deal 4 attack damage to an enemy before you in turn order. Intimidate plus 1. Remove a card from an enemy's combat hand. Shield at the ready, gain 1 shield. You've unlocked Nazim the Mage. Wow, okay. There's more in the demo. Oh well. For some reason I thought those 2 characters were the only ones that were available. Let's continue onwards then. I'm really enjoying this.
There is a storm on the horizon.
Sky blue over rippling ebon. The desert whispers a breeze scented of sun-baked stone. The tower on the stark horizon stirs a curious nostalgia. Estranged memories set your feet in motion, and the sand replies with firm footing. A slavering beast greets you at the crest of the first dune. Then the ground erupts behind you.
Okay, Sable Scorpion. First strikes. It's ahead of us in turn order. 6 attack. And we have 0 defense. Pair of 5s. But we have a pair of 6s. What have we got? Unearth. Instead of attacking, draw an ability. That's all we've got at the moment. Okay, well, pair of 6s works. Right.
The stars are in alignment.
Kamaluk. Yeah, we are very weak. 0 attacks, 0 defense. Seal of Set. Deal 3 damage to an enemy and negate their traits until the end of the turn. I would rather not when that's part of... I know it does more damage, but I can keep that for next turn. Draw a pair. Not as good as our pair, fortunately. Okay, single 4 we can beat with a single 5.
I have seen your end.
And now we can't do that. Fireball. But we can do a pair of 4s. And that's all we can do. Single jack. Block with a queen. Stab.
Grasp.
Okay, restore. I assume
Catch your
that's
breath
a heal.
before the grasp.
Let's level up instead.
Wisdom is its own reward.
Mana Diluvian. +1 max hand size and max ability hand size. Okay.
The path to the monolith brings you to a slack between the dunes, where vultures circle. The desert cedes to your steps and welcomes you in. You begin to sink, and the vultures descend.
Felt like I read to escape. We did.
The 3 vultures patiently wait for you to pull yourself from the sinking sand, exhausted, encumbered, and smelling of supper.
Dig out, draw an ability. Okay.
I wield the menagerie of elements.
4 attack, 4 defense. We can do a fireball. 3 damage to all enemies. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, and they had a trait, scavenger. I don't know what that was, but I think that would have been bad. Make winged dinner out of the winged diners. We'll level up. I wonder if I should see what restore does.
Make
Feel like
wing dinners out of the winged diners.
is that gonna? But if that heals me, that's a waste. Let's find out.
Anubis knows my true weight.
A shimmering
was a heal.
path slivers over dunes beneath the moonlight,
Oh well, now we
vanishing
know.
into the fold where sand and stars join hands. A close inspection confesses a carpet of fine flakes angled to glint in lunar light.
Hall of the Dead. The point of a pyramid tilts from a top of a dune, sinking over the course of an aeon. A door slanted in a snarl juts from the sands below. Or leave. We gotta go check it out, don't we?
A strangely familiar figure in fine clothes offers a limb of square leaves to a king, girdled by gold and jewel. Or is it the other way around?
So that's the merchant dude we've seen.
A graveling groan calls your attention to a shifting slate in the middle of the chamber. Sarcophagus means eater of flesh. But this meal has refused the slow digest of time.
My My power is ancient.
Tough. Entities with tough suffer -1 damage from failed defenses. Okay. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 king. Conjured cloak. Gain 1 shield. 3 damage to an enemy, negate their traits until the end of the turn. Okay. 3 damage is good. It's a reasonable chance he beats our king. Oh, let's try it. Well, could have been worse. Pair of queens. Pair of nines does not help. Does a shield help at all? I'm sure the shield did nothing last time. Well, I guess
I make my own refuge.
we play it anyway. We've got to discard 2, so the 3 and the 7.
Prepare yourself.
We did that time, we only took 1 damage. I wonder why the last time we had shield, it didn't seem to do anything. I don't know, but what I do know is that we have 3 of a kind.
Let these
Ring of Fire Orn. +1 max hand size. Sacrifice 1 HP to draw 2 abilities and 2 cards.
Very
up
interesting.
and down you scale the dunes, each time a little lower. Only as the spire sets on the horizon is your slow descent made clear.
I assume increased hand size will give us more of the regular playing cards, so make it easier for us to make hands.
A peak of bright satin flaps cheerfully in the morning sun as fragrant oils and roasted arabica dance on the wind. But something foul frolics in the young shade, whirling through valuables in the tent until turning towards you.
I wield a menagerie of elements.
Diamond Seeker. Enemies with Diamond Seeker gain +1 offense per diamond in your hand. Eek! Alright. Oh, we got Fireball there. Well, we can do Fireball and play our pair of aces. I thought that is really good. Fireball. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Get rid of you. And then play a pair of aces on him. Sweet. Poof.
Thank you, young branch. Be wary of the lamps you rob. Now, you've leaves for me.
We have no abilities because all these cards are red.
The merchant points to the horizon.
In gratitude, I'll go against my nature and give you one for free.
Oh, okay.
Walk in the shade of the white tree when the sun is at eventide, but beware the low sands.
A leafless shock of white bolts from the nadir of this giant black basin. The sun has only begun its descent, but it's enough to paint the path of its shadow. Leaning in the shallow shade of the white tree, you feel the sands begin to shake and swell. You scramble away, but a black tide gives chase. Then erupts a mouth to the abyss itself.
I have seen your end.
Oh boy. 16 hit points, 8 attack. Entities with giant gain +1 defense per card in an enemy's attack hand. Oh, now I'm understanding why this changes. I think when we do that. Well, Losing the queen is kind of a bummer, but sure. It's 2 damage. Pair of 7s. God. Okay. Can we do? Oh, we can do this. But I don't want to do that. Attack 8. 3 10s. Oh my god. I think we're gonna die. Do I keep the pair of 3s in the hope that I can get 3 of a kind? 8, 9, 10. Guess.
My power is ancient.
God, one more hit like that, we're dead. 1 damage to an enemy, top deck against the enemy, and tap it if you win. Oh, okay, that's counted as winning. Great. Good. There are 10s. Although, if he wins, that could still damage us, but... Kinda gotta go for it, really. God. I guess we're never gonna defeat him, right?
The stars are in alignment.
Wild mana, convert an ace into a wild card. I don't have an ace. So... Again, we gotta go with a pair of kings. Oh, pair of aces, no. We're dead. Wow. We did get enough mana to level up. That was substantially harder than the first 2 adventures. But I do like the mage. The mage is pretty cool. Anybody with a fireball is good. So what can we get for the mage? Memory, begin the adventure with 1 additional ability in hand. Okay. Get 2 leaves. Okay. You may redraw 1 card at the beginning of an adventure. Okay. Well, these are just like little boosts. Make our life a little bit easier. Alright, well, there you have it. That is Aces and Adventures coming out this summer. I really like it. It looks really great. It plays well. It's interesting. Yeah, the presentation is fantastic. Yeah, really looking forward to it. But that is going to do it from me for now. So until next time, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is BDA Limey signing out. Bye for now.